Welcome back to another episode of Off the Brunswick.
And as always, just want to say thank you for liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to all our videos and content so far. So I have to tell them, Bobby.
Yeah man, you don't know people, don't know what out here, you know, in nature, you know.
No joke
I don't know.
it.
It's summer, so you know, I have to give them a summer scene.
Yeah man, something nice
So,
and natural, man. No
as
joke.
we promised from our last video, you know, today we'll be starting our Premier League review, big review. We're really going in depth and want to give each team, you know, or most teams at least, you know, a real sense of belonging, because we're going to talk about them in depth. And today we'll be focusing on Arsenal, Chelsea and Newcastle United.
Yeah, so Bobby, but you mentioned summer and we in nature. You pull a clean down boss.
But what you used to know, man, pink and thing.
Yeah man, well people, you know our main sponsor 9B Transfer Distributors have always big them up for keeping us quenched on the show. But this is also a very special episode as this is another sponsor, Fashion 911. You know, decking us out in the smooth polo them, cotton, nice and cool for the summer. You're gonna follow them here, you're gonna see all information where they're located and just let them know that OTB sending them. So Bobby, as always, I'm out. You don't know, a change of scenery, but it's still the same OTB, still the same 9B Transfer Distributors. And you know, as a baller myself, to play good you have to look good. And I'm known to notice the polo them, the pink polo and the white polo. Fashion 911, it's not a joke thing, people.
Not a joke thing.
Yeah man, because I don't know, as sports you have to look good.
And don't feel like a polo alone.
No, not a polo alone.
Don't feel like a men's clothes alone.
And a men's clothes
so
alone.
If the man them want to buy things for no woman.
No booby. Yeah.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah man, when I go see Instagram and everything, and just make sure I tell auntie say OTB send no. So we are kick it off right now in a Bobby. We are do the season review of a talk about the side that always start the league on top of the table. Arsenal Football Club. What a season, Bobby.
That the people them want to hear.
Yeah, they want to hear.
As soon as Arsenal lose a game, as soon
Yo,
as
Lipo, Bobby, what go on?
Bobby, you can't wait for your upon this.
You can't wait for your OTB this. OTB that. Arsenal this, Arteta this.
You know.
Ben White this.
You see it?
Yeah, bro.
That's just how football fans are. You know.
Man.
But you don't know, I'm not one to deprive the people of what they want. And so I'm going to talk about Arsenal. So Lipo,
yes, sir, Bobby.
I'm going to ask you first. What were your expectations before the season and how did they match up to where we finished at the end of the season?
Well, before the season, we would have our table still, and I had Arsenal finishing 7th. Cause remember, prior to the season, we finished 8th, you know, so I never really saw much progression. You know, I just wanted to finish better than last year. We had a really poor start, man. Them 3 games, they cut me up, bro. Bottom of the table, minus how much? 9 goal difference. Cut me up, bro. I thought it was really it for Arteta still, not gonna lie. But you know, that's just recency bias kicking in as a football fan. But overall, I'm actually really impressed how we played how we finished the season. You know, I think Arteta did an excellent job actually. You know, we weren't even thinking of getting anywhere near Champions League qualification, and the mere thought of us actually being in Champions League just goes to show how well Arteta steered the ship. Because the ship there sink, brother. I'm not agreeing it there sink. So I'm proud of the team. I'm not agreeing. I'm proud of the team, and youngest average team in Premier League this season. It says a lot. It really says a lot, because we hear enough coaches talk about project, but them not have no real project team. Them have project team with man in them 30s, and that's why when I talk earlier in the last year, I say, yo, man like Boomerang, he had to go. Them man is not, you can't have a project around a 32, 33-year-old striker. That makes no sense. So, answering the question, expectations were low, and I'm finishing the season with a lot of optimism. I'm not gonna go around here, Bobby. I really talk, man.
And I agree with almost everything you said, Lip, because at the start of the season, I dare you to find me someone that had Arsenal finishing inside the top 8, much less. Many people have Arsenal as low as 10th.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we have Bridging, we have had Arsenal as low as 10th. I personally had them 6th, and at that time I felt like I was being optimistic.
Yeah, facts.
You get me?
Yeah.
So personally, when it come down to it, I'm not going to lie. You see, because we had it in our hands, and we let it slip, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Naturally, as a football fan that cares a lot about his club, I'm very disappointed. You
It's
get me?
temporary disappointments.
You get me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of overreacting to a moment or recent moments. You get me?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to find yourself doing that sometimes as a football fan.
True.
But if a team, the youngest team in the Premier League, the 20 youngest lineups in the Premier League, all Arsenal lineups. So the youngest squad in the Premier League, that's the most points they've gotten in over 20 years in the Premier League.
Facts.
To show you the job that Arteta has done. You get
Incredible,
me?
man.
So I'm not a fan of people saying, Arsenal failed because we didn't get top 4. Although we could have achieved it, because at the
there's
end of
some
the
truth
day,
in the statement, but holistically it's not a failure.
yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not a big fan of. 'Cause I always talk about certain teams, like when I talk about Brighton or Southampton,
Yeah.
when their manager is allowing them to overperform, and then now people want, when they go through a bad run and they stop overperforming, people want their manager.
Because them president, man, and set the bar very high.
You get me? So
Yeah.
with Arteta, now Arsenal is a very big club. You get me?
Don't forget it, people.
You see me?
forget it.
Arsenal, so we have big expectations, and I get that. But I just allude to project. This is the first time in a long time where Arsenal actually have a cup. Before we've had young teams, under Wenger, late 2000s. But that was more of a necessity as opposed to trying to build something
for real.
You get me?
Yeah.
And we have a lot of talent in the squad. Last episode, I went into detail with Odegaard, I went into detail with Saka. You get me? Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Saka, and Odegaard all doubled their league goals and assists this season. You get me? We have a lot of young players pushing through, and hopefully over this summer we'll consolidate that by adding some players, about to enter the prime and really push on. I hopefully we can really make a move and push on into the top 4. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, next season is going to be very, very tough.
Because the managerial quality in the Premier League is the best it's ever been.
And last year it was the best it's ever been.
Exactly.
Literally.
With the additions of Ten Hag in the league now.
It's
managers
crazy.
that we looked at that, we're saying are okay managers, like the Eddie Howe's.
Look what Eddie has done so far, brother.
We'll get on to Newcastle later in the episode, but look at that.
Yeah.
You get me? So I think, boy, it's going to be really, really tough. But at the end of the day, I trust Arteta. He's going to be under a lot of pressure, and I'm definitely going to scrutinize him when there needs to be scrutiny. But I don't know if I idle faith, but I'm going to waste some faith for Arsenal next season if we make the right moves coming in. And I know you don't rate Jesus.
No, I'm rate Jesus, bro, personally.
But coming out of Brazil, me rate Jesus, and yes, my ratings for him has definitely
because
fallen.
Bobby, I have to remind the people, as always, OTB, only Bobby, the man I talk for 5 minutes now. I'm clearly just here as a placeholder. But Bobby did say it, and I'm paraphrasing, said Jesus, I got a World Cup and score 6 World Cup goals. I don't know where Bobby get that from. Them time the Jesus couldn't even find a proper bar by England yet. About 6 World Cup goal. I don't know where Bobby I get that from. But me personally look forward to Arsenal by a solid number 8 in Teelebop. Yuri Tielemans, keep the ball ticking, make forward passes, very creative. You understand? The only issue we have with Tielemans is that he's a defensive cone. He's literally a cone. And that will bring in, and that brings in 2 particular things that I want to talk about. A good manager and coach is going to create a system that will hide him from his defensive responsibilities, which is fine. You play with what you have. And 2, Thomas Partey has to stay fit. He has to stay fit. If Partey gets injured next season,
we have Tielemans and
El Neni are, God forbid, Xhaka, we're in big trouble. And we just say this with faith, because Arsenal Steve, we are talk about, we are flirt with we are flirt with this and all, and no one has put in a bid for the man.
Exactly, and end up get some bug. But
thinking that Arsenal would do the right thing and get Tielemans, I'm telling you, XG are gonna go up. Definitely, he's a very creative age. From time rate Teelebop still.
Yeah, from a long time.
From time rate Teelebop. And I feel like with how Partey had that run to the latter part of the season, I feel like if we can keep Partey fit and he continues in that vein of form, I think that'd be a very solid partnership. And no, we're not knocking Xhaka in people, because you know we feel a way about Xhaka. Xhaka losing head sometimes, but ever since the Palace blow up, still Xhaka has.
He's a solid
player.
midfielder.
He really is.
He's a solid midfielder.
So,
like, I'm not saying that.
I'm gonna win a Europe now, so we're gonna need the squad depth.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Xhaka is some world class, player that we definitely need to hold on to, blah blah. But he's a solid player. The players obviously, despite that Palace blow up under Emery, the players obviously respect him. A lot of people say that under Aubameyang captaincy, he was the real captain. You get me? So
yeah, facts.
Well, Arsenal,
Bobby, forget. We'll go from Mustafi, David Luiz, Socrates to Benny Blanco.
No joke.
Gabi Magalhaes.
No joke.
And William Saliba. I'm telling you this.
Serious defensive core.
I'm telling you this, here. No centre half core bad like that. Next season I Premier. I'm ask, brother. The only reason why Saliba now start for Arsenal next season is because Benny Blanco can pass better than him. Saliba are the best young defender in the world football. I'm not ask nobody. Me not ask.
But y'all say Benny Blanco can pass better than him. But look on Saliba, break the league on record for the most passes completed in a league on season.
History. And I want a history. I want to them, man. Big up Flemings in a league on ball and my generation of Flemings because yourself anyway and a Flemo Bemo. Yeah. But a serious things next year. Arsenal just want, you see it. Only thing I rate still we get an American goalkeeper. Matt Turner, I respect you as a keeper, but you're American, bro. I don't really rate that. I know you come stink up my dressing room with the accent, my boss, but just do it for you. You don't Ramsdale and number one, just follow the boss and just take instructions. You don't know. I need a right back because Cedric, I'm not cuss nobody because my mother watch. Cedric, just go one side, my boss. Just go one side. No, you can go up on loan, my boss. You understand? But right now, very optimistic. Saka, I'm going to be the best winger in our Prem next season. I'm not asking you. Saka, I want to them. Saka, brother, I don't mind sharp, brother. Bobby, which wing back old Saka last year? Which wing back old Saka last year? You must say Saka Christian, brother, man, because bad than man youth. Tell that thing, brother. In England train, man, ease off Kyle or conscience like them on there. But yo, you not talk too tough, bro. I remember saying Martin I have the living right now in my youth. I'm telling you that I start hype in my head. I start hype. I go start hype, bro. Because from a years now from being a car key, brother, I get disrespected, bro, as being an Arsenal friend, brother. You cut me right now, I be the red, brother. Nah, I get big right now because Bobby been run off him out the whole season, the whole year. Bobby for OTB. Remember, say anniversary come in August, and Bobby run off him out. Me, I can start run off my mouth. Arsenal, brother. You wanna watch next year, man? Watch out, Eddie all about. Left it there, sir. I joke, man. Left it there, sir. But yeah, people, we never forget a little bit passionate. I might have sweat a little bit, but I'm in my cotton shirt from Fashion 911. Yeah, I can unwash it, I can put it on the machine, I can press it. A good quality things, people. I'm excited for next season, my side. No joke about it. Yeah, Bobby, sorry, I have to take peace of your mind, my boss. No disrespect. Yeah, people, so that's just a little run on about Arsenal football. We talk about Arsenal all the time. So I'm most tired for area to talk about Arsenal. But those are the three main things we're looking forward to. The impact of Thomas Partey next season. The impact of Arteta as a coach. This is really his make or break season. People wanted to say the previous two, but this is really his make or break season. And if Arsenal can really have a proper run and make it back into Champions League next year, that's really what I'm looking forward to for this season still. So that's my 2 cents on Arsenal, and that's Bobby 2 cents on Arsenal. Don't switch the dial like I hear about Chelsea and Newcastle. I'm out.